Righto, we are live, guys and girls. If there's any girls watching, mainly looks like guys. Kieran, I can see what you're up to. He's playing the NT game, the long game. Lukey Freeman, I haven't seen you for ages, and look at that, you got a spot in the mini. I know it's only Wiz, but it's still a win, mate. That's way better than where you left off. Hello, Jared. Let's do it. I'm going to do the optic first and leave the selects, mate. We haven't done select retail this year, I don't think. This is the case we've been working through. I'm really interested to see what comes out over a whole case. I've never had a whole sealed case of optic megas before. Empty box. Rubbish. So interesting to see how many autos, how many checkerboards. So far, one checkerboard, no autos. All right. Lots of base cards here, guys. Tyrese Martin. We've got Express Lanes of Bradley Beal. We do have a rookie, green, Vince Williams, Grizzles, and Terrence Mann for the Clips. I'd love a numbered My House. I think I maybe only ever pulled one or two My Houses that are numbered. I'd love a gold My House to 10. You see the edges of these things and you see these dark colors and you're like, oh, we're on black. Coloco. There's a My House Stephen Curry. We've got a green THT and it is a purple My House Giannis on the back. John Morgan and his Bucks. You got a purple 1921, mate. Did you get 2021 and 21-22 purples? Because that'd be a pretty cool little thing to look at. Bit of beef stew. This is Zion for you. Just arms like just beat you to death. Zach Levine, EJ Liddell. Hey Corey, how are you going, mate? I'm going to stay Siakam, Grant Williams, and Bogdanovich. Simmons, O'Shea, only France, Kenneth Lofton. Not the best picture of him. Kyrie. We got Kyrie again and Dwight for the Pacers. Hey, Kieran. How are you going? What a game of footy last night, eh? I was still thinking about that today. Cracking game. Wish they were all like that. What was the purple something on the back? Mello in a splash. That looks nice, doesn't it? Those colors with his jersey. T- Giannis. Pat for the Bucks. And it's a purple Express Lanes. That looks really crisp. I don't know. Everything looks really sharp on that card, photo-wise, graphics-wise. I know it's just a purple Express Lanes, but yeah, man, we had like over 300 people come through, which, you know, 300 doesn't sound like a big number, but in the room we're in, it was awesome. Heaps of trades, heaps of sales. I think I spoke to most of the vendors there. They were all pretty happy with it. So, Minnow Hollow for the T-Wolves. Wrong Magic, Caleb Houston. Splash KD. Hardy for the Mavs. And Paul George Clips. That's right, Justin was there. I nearly brought that MJ auto from Ed. I got a message yet, actually. I'm going to see him at the Hobby Hangout next weekend. I've got my MJ rookie card. I always wanted an MJ auto. Super expensive. Empty box. Yeah, my work would agree with you. I'm worth it. Mike Conley, Diallo, Kyle Lowry, Silver. Oh, is that? No. It's the edge of a winner stays. I thought it was going to be an auto. Giannis again, though. 3 Giannis's, John, Cam Reddish green, and yeah, that's just, they must be printed differently or something. The express lanes look really sharp, graphics wise. Those purple ones. Yeah. Ed was in with Tommy, mate, at the back. He was on his way through up the bay. Stopped in. He's from Sydney. John Collins, Jake LaRavia, Express Lanes KD, O'Shea, and Aladipo. When I was on a weekend roster, that was unbelievable. Fred VanVleet, Haywood, Beef Stew. There's a Paulo for the Magic, Express Lanes Trey, Benny Simmons, and I think it's purple again. I was hoping it was blue. It is a Lulu, purple My House. So this puts us about halfway through that case with just the checkerboard, no numbers, no autos. So not the highest of hit rates, but I mean, the price is pretty decent. Aaron Gordon, Grayson Allen, Suggs, Trevor Keels. My House is the Ant-Man. Trevor Keels again, and Bradley Beal. Yeah, well, when we kicked off weekend roster on night shift, in underground mining, you have to have a surface competent person. So it's actually a ticket you have to get, for emergencies and that. And it was only me and one other dude with it. And he was electrical leading hand. So any time there was any sort of major electrical downtime, I was the surface person. Josh Hart, Rickon Holmes, Seth Curry, Christian Braun, T- Jalen Green, Laravia Green, and Mo Bamba. Yeah, and he had a lot of time. There wasn't that much to do on the surface. All right, last one. No. I was hoping for an auto or a numbered one here, guys. Ryan Rollins, Lulu Splash, Ingles, and Cody Martin. So no, but we used to do. What time is it? Nearly 10 o'clock. We used to do nude bowling when I was an operator. The under manager would come in and you'd just be there. You had your belt, your gum boots on, and your headlamp. Stand there in the nude. Empty box. There's a lot of nudity. There's a lot of nudity underground. All right, first look at select. Only 4 cards per packet. And they've gone the blue to differentiate themselves from the hobby box again. Nemhard, Mello, Kyrie, and our flash is Malachi Branham. We are looking for an elephant. Blake Wesley, RJ Garland in a hollow, and a flash of Zach Levine. Shade and Sharp for the Blazers. Ayo. Keldon and flash Donovan Mitchell. Well, Luke Freeman, I know you're watching. Come on, jump in there. Oh, yeah, petrels. I drive the Dragons car now. AJ Griffin, Jaden Hardy, hollow for the Mavs, and a Jabari Smith. It's like a bit of a Christmas vibe there too, isn't it? red and green. I feel the Land Cruiser up the other day. It was like $300. Suggs, Hero, Booker, and Thunder Lane, Tyrese Maxey. I don't mind that card. I haven't done one of these before, guys. I know that's just probably a base insert there, but it's not a bad looking card. Brogdon, Usman, the Claw, Clay. These are a bit boring if they don't give us something here. Julius Randle, Uchai, Koloko, that's the Premier level, and Dyson Daniels Premier level flash there. Yeah, man, the Land Cruiser's got like a 135 litre tank. It sucks. And it's like it's gone in 2 weeks. All the driving I do, I'm like, I'm taking the Dragon. So she's got a Mazda 3. Tai, Stefan Hollow, and color match there. Tatum. It's not a bad looking card. Just all base stuff at this stage, guys. We need to jag ourselves an elephant or a numbered one. Jason, just retail mega boxes, mate. Nothing exciting at this stage. Halliburton. We got a silver Keegan Murray Premier level. That's a little bit better for a retail box. Wendell Moore and Sochan Flash. Oh, I'd love to work from home. I'm not allowed to. I don't think I'd be real good at it either. All right. So box one to select was a bit sort of, nah. We need to jag an auto or something. Ivy, Harden. This one's different. No, it's not. Jaden Ivy in green and purple. Couple for Pistons. No, OKC, Streety. You want to work for me? Just put a young bloke on to help with all the sorting and everything. And the postage, because it's just out of control. Going to give the Dragon a spell. She kept on getting too cranky. Cranky all the time anyway, but like she was extra cranky. I put a post up and say, oh, guys, don't forget your post. And like 25 orders come through. Come home from work. Hurrah! Empty box. All right, Christian Wood, Scotty, DeMar DeRozan, Flash, KD, Nets uniform, Suns card though. There he is again. Trevor Keels, Benedict Mathurin in the shiny hollow one, and CP3 on the back and a flash. Bradley, is that? It's going to be a Jazz card, or is that actually a gold card? That's off its head if it's gold, but I've slow rolled us into too many Jazz. Trevor Keels. Jazz. Just to mess us up. Laurie Markkinen. Everyone else has got black on the edges, though. Why would they do that on the Jazz? Just to make me look like more of a dick. They do have numbered cards in these, Jason. Tommy got a 101 out of a hanger pack. 21-22. Zach LaVine hollow and a Bradley Beal flash. Paul George, Keegan Murray, the Fox, and Rookie Revolution. That ain't a bad looking card either. Mavs are getting plenty. We want the elephant. Trey, Chris Middleton. There's a Paulo in a holo. Well, it's almost as big as you get for Paulo in these sets. And Mark Williams in a green flash on the back. Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, Premier level Desmond Bain for the Grizzlies, Cade Cunningham flash with 3 packs left, guys. Come on. James Harden. Another Giannis there for John. Brunson, Jimmy Buckets. We've got a real silver here. We've got Diabate on the front. Mobley for the Cavs. Premier level Ivy and Siakam. So Pistons getting a few there towards the end. We've got 1 pack left. We're still hoping for the elephant or an auto or something. That's that red, white, and blue thing. Embiid. Is it going to be Embiid? No. Jalen Williams. There you go, Streety, for the Thunder. And another Giannis. John Morgan. I reckon there's about 6 Giannis's to add to your collection. Bit of J-Dub. All right, guys. That's probably my favorite looking card. Ivy, I think that's a holo or a base. Hardy in a green. J-Dub in the colored variation. Ivy, Keegan, Paulo in a holo. Ivy in that variation. Keegan silver. My House Ant-Man. Zion Express Lanes purple. Steph My House. Tatum color matched. Paulo base. My House Lulu. Jabari Smith. Shaden Sharp. And a purple My House of Giannis. There's not much worse than a kick in the nuts, really, is there, Streety? It's about as bad as it gets for a dude. I mean, there's obviously the ones that you die from, but, you know, if it's just general pain, you definitely don't want to kick in the nutsack. All right, guys. Thank you. Be cheap again this week. It doesn't look like there's any new NBA releases until, I believe, mid next week, and that's Noir. And Noir is right up there in price. It's actually not too far off National Treasures price-wise. I believe it's next, and I think NT might be after that. There ain't much cheaper stuff on the horizon at this stage, guys. So we've got some cheaper boxes to run in the meantime, and yeah, we'll head towards Noir mid next week. Thank you. See ya.